I think we have this if we final showdown next turn. Alright. Well, let's go with... choose creature. That seems good. We will choose the Broodmoth. Take action. Well, we have done it. We hit our challenge. We have officially drawn a bunch of cards. We have officially drawn a bunch of cards. Here we are, folks. Welcome. I am averagezen, your host of averagezen Presents, streaming live on Twitch at averagezen Presents. Imagine that. Or perhaps you're watching on YouTube at averagezen. All are welcome. All are accepted. Let's bring it in here and give ourselves a big group hug as in community. We are playing some Brawl today. We are going in and smacking folks around, hopefully. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's what we're hoping. Yeah, before we jump into the deck for the day, though, if you haven't already, give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. Helps out the channel immensely. It's free to you, and it means a lot to me. Yeah, we're keeping it going. We are keeping the spirit alive. We are a year in plus now to doing regular content every single week. If you're enjoying the ride and watching us grow and helping us grow, man, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, honestly. Let's talk about Brawl. We're playing Mister Negative Brawls today with the Cocoon Keeper. I saw Rachel Weeks play this on game nights, this commander, I should say. And I was like, you know what? That seems fun. Is it good? Probably not. But is it fun? Immensely. Let's talk about it. So, with our Cocoon Keeper, or Mister Negative, as they're known on paper, it is a 5/5, 7-mana Orzhov commander, Vigilance lifelink. When it enters, you may exchange life totals with target opponent. If you lost life this way, draw that many cards. Okay, number one thing to know. The life totals changing counts as life gain and losing life. Okay, so be aware of that. So what's our goal for today? Well, I think we should make this a challenge run. I want to get 3 life swaps in, at least, and see if we can draw 10 cards. Can we get 3 life swaps in? Meaningful life swaps would be great, but any life swaps. Will we even be able to cast our commander, essentially, is what I'm saying. And can we blink them? Because that is the magic of this. Because it's an ETB, we can blink it. We can exchange life totals if we're really low with our opponent, and then go really high, and then blink them again, draw a bunch of cards, blink them again, get that life gain back. So how do we go about that? Well, we have a few different ways. Number one, we do have the Ephemerate with Rebound. Number 2, we also have Teleportation Circle running. Number 3, we also have the Eternal Wanderer, and we also have Flicker Wisp. I guess we could run, Charming Prince, but honestly, the chances of us getting multiple flickers on a 7-mana commander, not high, but we do have other ways to flicker it, quote-unquote, with like Malekith Rebirth, with effects like our Starfall Invocation, which can bring it back from the graveyard after we board wipe, with effects like Kai the Inexorable, which isn't a flicker, but it will make it so that our commander has a ghost form token on it and it comes back to hand. So if we have, in theory, the mana to cast it the first time, we should be able to cast it another time, since it is 7 mana. It's a lot, but that also means that we probably, if we're able to cast our commander, are probably able to cast some other high-cost cards, such as Shielded Whispering one, which is excellent, because, we're kind of like a sack Orzhov shell, along with a lot of self-harm, because we actually want to be actively harming ourselves with this deck in order to trade life totals to our opponent at a potentially crucial moment when we can just swing in for the win with a lot of little guys, maybe. To that end, we have like Cosmic Grand Zenith, There's a whole life gain package in here involved to try to put our life loss and gain as much in our hands as possible. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat with us, or you can check out that video link description below on YouTube while you're hitting that like and subscribe. Let's jump into the games and see what we can find. Do you think I missed a card? Do you think I should add something to this already? You're looking at the deck list and I hear some of you, the wheels turning. Let me know what you think in the comments. What should I definitely not have put in, and what should I definitely have put in that I didn't mention already, like Charming Prince. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't know how many games we win, but it is a lot of fun. This is looking like a sketch hand, though. We do have the MDFC. We do have removal on 3, in the Shieldred on 4, in the Kai on 5, and the Eternal Wanderer on 6. That seems actually really good if we can pull this off. Chrome Mox, fast start from Gloria, the new Spider Commander. You know, let them cast spells from exile and put +1/+1 counters on attacking creatures. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves our Survey Land. Alright, and we found a fetch land on top. We'll use that for the shock land and lower our life total a bit. And of course we can probably count on our opponents lowering our life total a bit as well. Are you serious? Alright then. Well, crack that, lower our life total with a shock land as well as the fetch land. You know what? Actually, no, we're not. No reason to shock that in. Well, let's have a controlled descent at the moment. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the game, Gloria. Alright, so we have Priestess Forgotten Gods and Emergency Eject. I think we wait till move to combat and then we hit Boromir. Alright then. Excellent, excellent. Okay, they have an Elspeth. That's not great. I kind of wish we would have not seen that come down just now. That's alright though. We have ways to deal with this as well. We'll pay 3 life. We'll crack the Fell the Profane, kill the Elspeth, and hope that we find a board wipe. We have a few. Or something just to clog up the board so we can cast our commander. Bogart Trawler is not necessarily it. Let's pay 3 life. And I believe Hellas Norn seems good. Unless they have removal. If they have removal, we just lose. We kept a greedy, greedy, greedy hand. Hellas Norn, though, another way that we can quote-unquote flicker our commander by getting double ETBs. Alright, Ruby Collector. And if we live through this turn, then we can Eternal Wanderer, and I think we'll be okay. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, well, we block there, and we take... I mean, that's fine. That's not fine. Okay, well, not much we can do about that. We have many board wipes. We did not find any of them. We also have a ramp. We didn't find any of that either. We also have little creatures. Didn't find any of that either. Let's see if we can do better. I know we can. All right, so far, if we're counting it home, that's 0 life swaps and 0 extra cards drawn. We're going for 3 life swaps. Oh, somebody made a Sid Timeless Artificer deck. We did this deck a few weeks ago. It was pretty bad, but at the same time, pretty fun. All right, T-Pro is good here. Swords to Plowshares, Ephemerate, still no ramp, but let's see what we draw into. Yeah, that was pretty speedy there. Oh my lord, we got ran over. The Elspeth is what really killed us. Then getting those tokens, so we could have won for one for a while, but maybe this went a little bit too wide, too fast. All right, let's go ahead and Swords to Plowshares, the Esper Sentinel. That's going to be too much card draw for us to deal with. And Sid wants card draw because they're going to be cycling their commander over and over and over again. They have many copies of their commander in the deck, which is fun. All right, let's pay 2 life, get the Solar Transformer. All right, we found ramp. This is good. We have Flicker Wisp. We have Ephemerate. We have T-Pro. Maybe, just maybe, we get like 3 life swaps in this game alone. In my experience with Sid, they're kind of a little slower to get started. We'll see what this one looks like. All right, Prismatic Vista. Let's grab ourselves a white source. And this is kind of mess with them a little bit. Let's exile their graveyard. That gets rid of the Sids in there. And then we can always ephemerate the Bogart Trawler. And do it again. Spectrum Sentinel. Whenever opponent plays a non-basic land, they gain a life. Okay. Well, let's go Yawgmoth. Yeah, you can gain a life. It's fine. And I think the answer is just hold back, which is a weird position to be in right now. I kind of wish Flicker Wisp had flash on it, but then I guess it'd be probably too good. All right, we're down to 13, which is not a problem if we can hit 1 more land. We actually don't mind our opponents gaining life right now. Oh, hey, look at that. All right, gain a life. Yeah, that's great. And then no attacks. And the turn. We're playing look weak, but we are actually probably strong. All right, well, we'll take 4 damage. All right, it's our turn. Ooh, Ancient Tomb, I like it. Yes, you can gain a life, and then we'll see if they're going to counter our commander. Do they have the wash away? Are you serious, game? All right, well, we'll take action. They did, in fact, counter our commander. No attacks. That's a bummer. Swords to Plowshares? No. Well, let's exile your graveyard again. Getting lost? Okay. And then Imperium Thopterus gives them almost lethal. And we get no target for rebound. And if we crack our fetch land, we die? That doesn't seem great. Alright then. Good timed counterspell. Way to play blue player. Otherwise, I think we win that one. If that resolves, I think we win. We'll see. Once more. 7 mana commander, and they counterspell it with an ability, no less. So we couldn't even, yeah. Zergo Stormrender. Oh boy. So we got making tokens and then keeping tokens with mobilize. Yep. Oh no. This is the one that we leave the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, we lose 1 life. All right. So Toxic Deluge looks good. That's an expensive Shieldred, but we'll get there maybe. Alright, so Verdant Catacombs, cracked that. Let's start out with a Surveil land. And what do we see? Cecil Dark Knight. That is actually great. Legion's Landing. Oh boy, you're going to make some tokens. Alright, well, we have a Cecil. Chief of the Edge. Okay. Let's crack this guy. Grab ourselves our shock land. Pay 2 life. And Mind Stone. And then we will what? Just hold back, I think. I think we're probably going to wind up no blocks. Yeah, we'll take the damage. That seems good. Seems part of our. It's all part of our plan, really. Just let our opponent win until they're not. All right, excellent. Well, let's go ahead and shock this in. Pay 3 life, and then attack in with you. That will lower our life even more. Now let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 Toxic Deluge. Wipe the board in the turn. We're still a ways away from our commander, so somewhat concerned about being at 9 life, but you know. We'll see what happens. If we draw a land next turn, then we can Wandering Emperor, or the Eternal Wanderer, rather. Reanimate, huh? Alright then. Oh, shocking in the Urborg. Or Agadeem's Awakening, rather. Alright. Our turn. We got a land. That's good. Let's go Eternal Wanderer. You can have this guy. Alright, so we're down to 9. We need 1 land. We need 1 land. Oh, they're going for it. I think they probably... No, we're down to 5. Okay. All right, down to 3, and we did not hit the land. Okay. Good game. 7 mana commander. Okay, so if you're keeping track at home, 0 life swaps and 0 extra cards drawn. We can do better. We can do better. We're just not hitting any of our low-cost stuff. Zero, man. Where is all our low-cost stuff? We're just hitting nothing but 5, 6, 7 drops. Orphan Cocoon File C. The what? This is gotta be a reprint, right? Muldrotha, yes. Yeah, I can play, cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from the graveyard. Alright, here we go. Swords to Plowshares, Accursed Marauder. You know, the things we need early game. Final Showdown, even good here. Alright, Shadowy Backstreet, come on in. Wrath of God is also welcome. Where was this hand many games ago? Where were these cards? Alright, let's go ahead and crack EU. Also, where's all our life gain stuff? Anyway, intertapped. Bonesaw, eh? Dies create a lander token. Okay. Well, I guess I can have a lander token. Dungeon Descent. Alright then. Well, we'll just pass the turn. We have nothing but removal in our hand. What a night and day experience from the past 2 games. I like their avatar, or their companion here. I haven't seen this one before. Mythweaver Pock. In a strip mine? No thank you. Two strip mines. Oh yeah. Here we are. This is what we're playing now. And they're gonna be able to bring those back with Muldrotha as soon as they cast it. So yeah, as soon as Muldrotha comes down, we have to kill it. All right then. Or anything else that brings stuff back from the graveyard, like lands. Map the Frontier. All right then. Okay, if you insist. Their lands are being the death of us. Is that the gameplay in here? Alright, well, let's go search for a card and put it on top. What's gonna stop these shenanigans? It's gotta be Farewell, right? But we'll never get there. So, in that case, what do we need? What do we need? I think it's got to be, do we have a Ghost Vacuum? No, we don't have a Ghost Vacuum. So I guess it needs to be Sheoldred's Edict. If we want any chance of being able to play whatever it is. All right then. Terramorphic Expanse, cool. They're getting a lot of lands. This is the state of Magic the Gathering on Arena. I've said it a few times now. It seems to be the trend that if you're playing a landfall deck, then your main goal seems to be just destroying everyone else's lands. I honestly don't know why we're continuing to play. Alright, let's get ourselves a land back. One, two, three. I really don't care anymore. I really don't. They're just, what is the point? What is the point? Two strip mines. Two strip mines. What a jerk. Let's go. Well, what are we up against next? Is it gonna Giada Fonafo? Maybe some fair magic here. We'll see if we can play it. I like our hand. We have creatures. We have removal. We have planeswalkers down the line. Here's Giada. Well, let's go ahead and get a Bitter Blossom down and get that working. We can remove Giada in a moment, probably. Excellent. All right, come on. No whammies, no whammies. All right, let's go sacrifice a non-token creature. All right, they can replay it now if they want. But they're going with Dazzling Angel. Okay. All right. Once again, we're just having problems finding lands, huh? Excellent. Good stuff. Our opponent's on 5 lands, unramped. We're on 3. Are they thinking about board wiping already? Was that the decision here? No? Okay. All right, we found a land. Excellent. It's not the land we need, but it is a land. Let's go with a white mana on top. That's what we're searching for. Which is ridiculous. Actually, should we go... where is it? Ancient Tomb? Where's our Ancient Tomb? No, we need a white mana. We need a white mana. That is the worst insatiable avarice I've ever casted. That's the worst. Having a tutor for a land. How did we get 2 basic swaps in our hand? Other creatures you have flying have indestructible? Are you serious? Are you serious? Alright then. Well, that means we have to use Dictative Erebos. Alright then. Okay, yep. And that's what we do. We flash in Dictative Erebos. Alright, there's Giada. That means they make a token. Okay, we need for them to not have 5 tokens. Oh, but they're about to have tokens. They're about to have so many tokens. Are you serious? Okay, well. All right, here we go. All right, we did a thing. All right, we got rid of all the crazy overpowered angels. Can we get a land? Awesome. Nope, no land for us, huh? Okay, then. All right. Okay. Well, this keeps on happening. We just keep on. We don't have that many 6 and 7 drops in our deck. We've got like 5 or 6, but we keep on winding up with all of them. All right, come on. We need one land game. Are you serious right now? They gotta get rid of the dictate of Erebos, right? The teleportation circle. What? Okay. All right, we need a land next turn, or we just get blown out by ECD. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Thank you, Lord. All right, excellent. Exile all creatures. Exile all enchantments. No. Exile all graveyards. What about artifacts? Yes, exile all artifacts. All right, come on. Can we get another land? 7 mana commander. What are we doing? I mean, theirs cost 8 now. All right, we found a land. I did not specify an untapped land, so I guess that's on me. Come on, Angelic Guardian. Alright, cool. And they make an angel. Are they going to attack? No? Still no attacks, huh? Alright then. Well, let's go Kaya's Wrath. Gain some life. Well, what is her ultimate? If you control a creature, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. Oh, we got a Sarah Angel. Look at that. Alright then. I guess we go Shieldred Whispering one. Now. Alright, we finally got there. We have 7 mana. Terrigen, welcome. Hello. You're just in time for us to hopefully turn this around. You must be our good luck charm for the day, Terrigen. Welcome. No! Oh, I just blew out the mic. You blew it up, Terrigen. You did it. Good job. Alright, let's see if we can. Still on 0 life swaps and 0 extra cards drawn. This is the challenge for the day, Terrigen. We're trying to get at least 3 life swaps and 10 extra cards. We know the deck's not competitive, but it can be fun if we can just actually play things. So far, our draws have been less than ideal. Loot, the key to everything. Yep, if the beginning of your upkeep exiles top X cards, or X is the number of card types among other non-land permanents you control, you may play those cards. Okay, we'll do this. This is somewhat more reasonable than the rest of the hands we've had. Alright, come on. Shadowy Backstreet, and we'll see what we got. That is a Toxic Deluge. We'll take it. Fear of Change. Oh, this is a key card in our, I play Magic, and I do it with Solitaire style to see if we can find new creatures that haven't been released yet. Fear of Change is an excellent card for that. I've got a whole video about how you can play that little mini game if you want against Sparky. It's in our playlist under events, I think. Jugan defends the temple. Oh no. Okay, so we'll go Warren Soul Trader. Oh, it's a mana dork. I see. Up the Beanstalk, fun. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to keep... Oh, we will. We will be able to keep the Warren Soul Trader around. All we got to do is go boop, boop. And there we go. -2. Warren Soul Trader's a 3/3. Let's get in for 1 damage. And then next turn we can Elspeth Stormslayer, start feeding Warren Soul Trader some bodies to do stuff with. Alright. When we have the Day of Judgment here in case things get out of hand as well. Phantasmal Image on our Warren Soul Trader. Unacceptable. Oh, and a Ragavan. Okay, well, we definitely Dave Judgment now. No Ragavan stealing our stuff, sorry. They do get more uses out of our Warren Soul Trader than we got, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, the Great Door. It's a wonderful door. Oh, Naga Flesh Crafter. Alright, well, let's go Elspeth. They have a counter spell? Are you serious? Okay. Alright then. I guess we know we'll be cracking some treasures and exiling everything now. Enchantments, graveyards, creatures, artifacts. It's all gotta go. Alright then. Wait, no, cancel. Well, white. And a white. Thanks for that. And let's go. Full send. Do they have a counter spell for this? Did they draw a counter spell for this? Excellent. Let's play Cosmic Grand Zenith. And now we are empty-handed, and that's all we can do. Cosmic Grand Zenith will probably never do anything for it. Oh, Simulacrum Synthesizer. Okay, I kind of wish we would have waited one turn to farewell. What does it mean? Okay, let's, number one. Just attack in. Hauntwood Shrieker. Well, that's a cheater's card too. Alright, let's make a treasure token. Oh, here we go. Guide of Souls. Tap this, draw a card off of the treasure token. What do we get? A Polluted Delta. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, no tax. I was really hoping we could double spell there, but of course we hit a land. Why wouldn't we hit a land? Pearl Lake Warden. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we definitely have to get rid of that, and we'll see if they flip this thing over. It costs 2. I can only kill one of them. At this point, we really don't care about the Guide of Souls. Oh, this is excellent news, everyone. Okay. Okay. Let us do this. Attack in with the Cosmic Grand Zenith. They block. We pay 2 life to make sure that comes back in untapped, or it comes back to the battlefield. In the turn. That was probably a mistake. We shouldn't have done that. I was thinking something else, but it didn't work, in theory. Alright, let's make a fish. Pay a life. That's a Shattered Sanctum, not a creature or any kind of other spell. Sacrifice the fish. Hey, there's something we can play. Look at that. That's a non-land. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, if that's the second clutch counterspell they have found. Draycatcher. Alright then. 0 times have we actually been able to successfully cast our commander. Alright, cool. Here's where we differentiate ourselves. We will, in fact, take that action. Then we will ephemerate. And we'll make some tokens. Okay, we have exchanged life totals twice. We have drawn 4 extra cards. 5 extra cards. Okay, so we're halfway there. We've almost done it. Alright, let's go Accursed Marauder. And we will sacrifice the Accursed Marauder. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Uh-oh. Alright, and if they attack us, the next turn we ephemerate, and then they get our life total. Are we doing it? Are we going to do the thing? Alright. Rebound. And we flip it. Alright, so we've hit the 3 life swaps. We've goal number 1 achieved. Take action, yes please. Oh man. Okay, Luminous Broodmoth. And we'll put a couple of counters on everybody. Restoration of Iganjo. Search for plains. And then we have exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Which means what? What does it mean? That means they're playing Ovika Enigma Goliath into a Sylvan Carried. Okay, so I think we have this if we final showdown next turn. No blocks. Because of the Luminous Broodmoth, I don't even think we need to give everything indestructible. Let's make a treasure token. We will discard the plains and then bring back the Accursed Marauder. And then the Luminous Broodmoth brings back the Accursed Marauder. We'll do that again. Alright, well let's go with, choose creature, that seems good. And auto pay, and we will choose the Broodmoth, decline, because the Broodmoth has us covered. Resolve all. Take action. Oh, we have done it. We hit our challenge. We have officially drawn a bunch of cards. We have officially drawn a bunch of cards. Oh, we got him. Oh, man, that felt good. We finally got the challenge achieved. 3 life swaps, 10 cards extra drawn, and that is going to do it for us. Good games indeed, Terrigen. Challenge mission achieved. That was a sweat. Rachel Weeks played it better. But we did it. We did the thing. Yeah, if that's going to do it for us, guys, I hope that you are having fun. And please, thank you for all of you that have given us your support in the form of chatting with us here. Terrigen, Tony Marie, we had Oh My Lord, new chatter today here on Twitch. All the comments on YouTube, you guys are filling my heart with love, where Arena fills it with rage. That is how we reach Average Zen. I've got some huge things coming up in this channel, and I hope you guys are with me for it. We're going to be starting recording on playing some Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday. That was a poll that was taken, but we're putting a twist on it. We're not just playing Baldur's Gate 3. We've got so much coming down the line. Thank you guys for being part of this. We'll see you next time. Love you. Love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. Have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll see you.